Hey, what's up? Sorry it took me so long to make these videos. I've been in a fight with my body. I've been neck pain, head pain. I've been just fighting. I've been fighting, literally fighting myself. My tics, my seizures, and all this stuff. I've been just literally in a fight with my body. So I'm sorry it's been taking me so long to make these videos again. Oh, I got my parts. I installed them. The printer is actually doing the final testing. So far, so good. Yes. So I'm actually putting that video together, but I have to answer this question first. And I forgot to put it in that video, and I think I said it before, but like I said, I've been in such a just weird place, and I've been fighting. I can even say it. I've been fighting my own self. So this video here is about the long-term storage of the 8550. Someone asked me about this video and a question about it, and I'm answering because I finally actually have a little clarity to answer the question, not the video. Answer the question, because you see I'm still fighting. So here I'm going to answer the question. I didn't do my video. I didn't have I forgot to do it with when I switched over the parts from my old parts to the new parts. So I just doctored my old video. So that's why you're gonna see the old video, and then me talking, then the old video. Then I'm gonna input the updates, the changes. Well, it's not really a change because the whole process is still literally the same process. Nothing changed in the process. It's just the one or two things that I wanted to add to it, aka the question she wanted answered and the thing I wanted to update in it. But the process is literally the same. Nothing changed. It's the same thing. So here I go. Here's the process. And then in between, it's going to cut, and then I'm going to show you the updated information. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Watch this. Now, with my sys system off, see all my ink still in there. I got to empty those out. I'm not going to empty the white. The whites I'm going to throw away, but the colors, I'm going to put them back in the bottles because I probably can use it in the next printer. I don't know yet. I'm going to figure that out when that time comes. You get 2 buckets. I got one for my drain because this is going to get dumped. That's just a waste tank. See, I ran it like twice already. And then this, you fill with your solution. Buy it, steal it, beg it, borrow it. I really don't. The choice is yours. What you want to do with it. How you make your solution. All right. So now I talked about the sys system and oh my goodness, I'm losing my the solution. Your cleaning solution. Now, I said beg it, borrow, steal it. Now, this is a part I really want you to pay attention to. The cleaning solution. I know this is kind of bluish. It's like really blue. I want you to make your cleaning solution. I know I said beg it, borrow, like I said, I told you beg it, buy, borrow, steal it. Now, listen, with your cleaning solution, when you're putting this thing in a storage, okay, your first, your second, and your third cleaning can be high. I see how mine's blue. This has way more. Right now, this mixture is 80% water, 20% glass cleaner. Right. You can use whatever you want to mix it with, but I have glass cleaner in mine. You can use glass cleaner with ammonia. You can use glass cleaner by itself. I've seen people use other kind of cleaners in there. I'm using glass cleaner with ammonia because I know glass cleaner is actually pretty clean stuff. They use kind of distilled water to make them. That's why I'm using glass cleaner. Because of that streak-free cleaning. Yeah, I want that streak-free because that streak-free has to have almost no minerals in the water. So they actually use distilled water to make that stuff. Hence why I'm using glass cleaner. Now, the other thing is the main part of this is when you do the first 2 and 3 cleans, right? you can make your mixture as potent as you want it, which means you can make your mixture. Again, this is 80% distilled water, 20% glass cleaner, right? Now, when you make your first initial and second and third clean, you can make that mixture higher glass cleaner, right? You can make those higher glass cleaners. But when you hit the very, very last clean, the one you're going to clean before you actually put it up in storage, you want to make that thing about 95% distilled water. You want to use absolutely no glass, almost little to no glass cleaner in it, or any cleaning solution whatsoever. It wants to be more water than anything else, more distilled. Again, distilled water. It has to be distilled water. You don't want to use any. You don't want to leave minerals or anything in that water. That's why I'm telling you, distilled water. Okay, it needs to be distilled water. You want to get rid of all that mineral. Buy it, borrow it, beg it, go to the store and pick some up. Don't steal it. Okay, but go to the store and get some. Make some yourself. Get some distilled water. You want to make sure there's no minerals in that water. You don't want to leave none of that mineral sitting in your printer. All right, that stuff will clog your print head. Again, you don't. If you're going to leave it for a short period of time, it's fine. But if you're going to leave it for a long period of time, just sitting there, you want to make sure you have distilled water, because when that print head sits there, those minerals will clog your print head. All right, that's why you want to make. That's the update. That's the update I want to put in there with the solution. Make sure your very last clean has about 95% of it to be just distilled water. All right, very little to no cleaner at all. Again, the cleaner, the reason why you don't want to have no cleaner, and the reason why, that cleaner, after sitting there for a while, will actually start eating away at the seals and the print head and all that other stuff. It will just start eating away at it. A little won't hurt too much, but a lot will. All right, that's why you want to make sure it has about 95% just distilled water. The distilled water will sit there and won't hurt the printer at all. All right, but the cleaner will. All right, that's why. Now, back to the rest of the video. So, you dip the hoses in it. As you can see, I dip all my hoses in it from the cyst. Then, once that's in there, I come over and do power clean. You can do this over 3 days. You can do it over 2 hours. The choice is yours. A few hours. You do how you want to do it. I do one. Then I wait then I wait like an hour or two, and then I run another one, and then this one, and then the second one I let it sit overnight. Like it's been sitting overnight now for like 12 hours or so, and I'm gonna run another one. And after this one, I'm done with my power cleans. My print head should be nice and clean, and I should be able to put this thing up for storage. Alright, so here we go. Power cleaning. And once you do your power clean, I'm not gonna show you everything, but you know, power cleaning, just go through the steps. It's gonna give you a bunch of warnings. And you just hold it. Again, I don't read none of that stuff because I didn't hold it. Let me see if this works now. There it goes. And it does a power clean. It's going to start spitting out ink. And that's what you want it to do. Look at my tray. Nice and clean. Look how clean that is. See how clean that tray is? Let me turn on and see if I can turn on the light. Yep, turn on the light. See? Look at that. Nothing's coming out of there. Look at that. Nice, clean. Well, that's white. See, that's why you want to clean it. Look at that white ink coming out of there. Even though you think it's clean, it's not clean. So I did it 3 times. I might have to do it again. Just for shits and giggles. Because, you know, I want it clean. But it's really just foam coming out of there. But just to make sure, I think I might just run it again just to make sure it's nice and clean. Because I want to make sure that print head is clean before I put it up for storage. Because the last thing you want to do is put up the print head and then it clogs with stupid white. Especially when you're going to put it up for, you know, an indefinite amount of time. That indefinite amount of time is a problem. See? That's very little coming out of there. That's just, you know, residue from the white ink. That white ink is nothing to play with. All right, so like I said, get Assist, put it on. You will not regret it. People keep telling you, oh, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can listen to them if you want to and keep replacing your printer every 5 minutes. But I've seen this system has helped me so much. Sorry, I'm probably not showing you nothing because I'm doing it on my phone. And the system helped so much. It helped so much. I have not regretted it. And then this thing's just doing its thing. I want to show you how clean that thing is once it's decided to move out of the way, because it will move again eventually. So it's still doing its thing. See, it's still pumping. There's nothing coming out now. It's just it's from the this is from the solution at this point. There's nothing coming out of there. See? Nice and clear. It's clearing up. I might run it again. I might let it sit again overnight so I make sure it's clean. Because the last thing I want to do is put it up, and then I end up with a clogged nozzle, and then that's a problem I got to deal with later. So I'm just going to probably just run it one more time. I'm going to let it sit again overnight. But there's really nothing coming out of it. It's just like nothing coming out of there. So I'm just probably going to let it sit again overnight again, so it's nice and clean, and that's so I don't have to worry about it. And my solution is emptying because I have like no solution left in here. So it's cleaning. So when I run it again, I have to put more solution in. There's nothing in there. Clean station. That's what you want. All right. Peace. All right, so that's the process. That's the whole process. There's nothing to it. It's really not that complicated. Anybody can do it, but you need Assist to do it, and that's the catch. If you don't have Assist, you need Assist. As you can see, I showed you. You definitely need Assist on the video. If you don't have Assist, I'm sorry, but you really need Assist to get that done. And not just any assist. It has to be a assist that's not connected, because I've seen these new assists now, they're literally attached to the printer. One of those won't do it either. But again, you get the assist you want. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just giving you information. All right. Now, here's the last part of this whole video, okay? The real question they ask, if after they get done, do you seal, dry, cap, anything like that to the print head? No, I don't. I don't seal anything. I don't dry anything. I don't do anything to my print head at all. I don't do anything to the print head. I don't touch it. I have no need to. Okay, your print head is what it is. You don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't do nothing with it. Don't touch it. You have no need to touch it. Okay. You don't need to dry it. You don't need to do anything to it. It will dry up on its own because it just naturally dry up. It didn't spray anywhere else, because when it's just like we do power cleans, print head cleans, any other clean, the cap station goes up to the print head, covers up, seals the actual print head, so no liquid actually sprays out either side. So there's really no liquid to clean up. So you don't need to dry anything. All right. The only thing you want to seal is your drain hose, the hose that goes out to your waste tank. That's the only hole. That's the only thing you want to seal. You want to plug that with something to make it airtight. Okay, the reason why you want to make it airtight, you want to make sure you don't dry out your print head. Even though it's clean, you won't get a clog, you want to keep it moist. I know it sounds crazy, but that moisture will help the print head last. It sounds crazy, but believe me, it works. Again, you don't have to. The choice is yours. I just seal that, and if I go right now and grab my XP 15000, there's chips in there right now filled with ink. My cartridges, I have all 6 cartridges in there filled with my distilled water and a drop of cleaning solution, uh, glass cleaner in all of the cartridges. And the print head has the liquid still sitting in there. The the waste the waste capping station has liquid in there, and then the hose going out, I seal that. I plug that hose and make sure no liquid's coming out of it, and the whole thing is just sealed and just tucked away in a box, literally wrapped up in plastic, back into the original box, and it just sits there. And I just pulled it out the other day just to check on it, make sure it still works. I took it out, plug it in, turn it on, hit nozzle check, look at the paper, all 6 nozzles, perfect print. All I did was did a head clean, plug back the holes. Sorry, plug that drain plug again. Plug back the drain plug, and put it back in the box, and put it back in storage. That's all I do. I don't dry anything. I don't touch nothing. And like I said, I'm testing that same method I'm telling you, long-term storage. That's how I'm testing it. I have a printer that's sitting in storage. I don't use it for anything. I don't touch it. And once in a blue moon, I'll pull it out and just hit print and see what it does. And so far, it hasn't had. I had 0 problems. I print it, pull it out, plug it in, and I just told you what happened. It works perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. But you want to make sure your cartridges in your solution is mostly water. All right. Again, that glass cleaner, whatever you mix in your water with, if it's too much in there, it will literally start eating those rubber seals. Chemicals. That's what they do. All right. Water is better. Less water, better than anything else. Sorry, more water is better than any other chemicals. So if you have more water in there, you're better off than having any chemicals. But the glass cleaner, just a little tiny bit, will help that, like the white. And it's literally the white you're worried about. You're not worried about the colors. You're worried about the white. It will help that white to stay broken down. It won't, harden. The water will do it, but that little bit of glass cleaner will just make sure it never hardens. All right. Hope that answered your question. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Shoot me a message, Facebook group. Anything works. All right. Till next time. Peace.